Well, I'm back on Faith Mary's channel, and she's right. What she's getting ready to say is what I have said all along. And let's see if we can get right about here. And I put in here, girl, you need to get you a bass boat and go get you some bass. That's what you need. The heck was fishing off a pier.
Okay, guys, here's the truth. Most men try to talk their way into attention. I said this before in other videos, it's like they're constantly trying to prove themselves.
She's right.
Look how interesting I am, look at how much I know, and look how nice I can be. But women don't fall for convince. They fall for men that pull them in without trying. She starts wondering, especially if this is a girl that a lot of guys are after. She's going to be asking herself, why isn't he trying harder?
Wait a minute. Let me go back to this again, Faith.
That a lot of guys are after. She's going to be asking.
A lot of guys are after. I was trying to explain to Faith Mary, and I guess I'm going to have to say this again. I adore her, I really do. I'm a member of her channel. She's a young girl, but like I said, at 69, when I was young, I used to just absolutely blow my friends away at how easy it was for me to get dates with girls. And, I knew how to just talk to a girl. I was just myself. I never had to prove anything. I told you about the guy that had the brand spanking new Trans Am. Brand new Trans Am. And he's picking up some hot girls. But was he going to bed with them? Probably not. They just wanted to see his hot car. Faith Mary's right. Guys tend to try to really build themselves up to be marketable to women. I never did that. Never had a reason to do that. Because, I've said to Faith Mary, you are a human being, and I'm a human being. And we just connect through talk and through self-respect and dignity. Well, let's finish this up. I love Faith Mary. Get you a bass boat, girl.
Pull them in without trying. She starts wondering, especially if this is a girl that a lot of guys are after. She's going to be asking herself, why isn't he trying harder? What's different about him?
Okay, Faith Mary, once again, when I was at Wingate University, which is Wingate College, I would talk to girls, and some of those girls just went, no, sorry, dude, you're not on the football team. Or they would say, I'm sorry, what are you majoring in? I'd always get these excuses from these girls. I would say, that's okay. Do you know how many other girls are in the dorm? There's a bunch of girls out there, Faith. And I don't want to bust her bubble, but there are a lot of girls. Tons of girls. And I used to tell girls that all the time, and it would piss them off. They want me to try hard. Why? Why do I need to try hard? I mean, do you believe that you're that hot, you're that beautiful, that type of person that needs a guy to just go to all lengths just to go out with you? No, Faith, I'm sorry. No, not at all. Girls tend to believe that a bunch of guys have to hit on them at all times so they find the right guy. And I admit it, when I approached Valerie at the party, she's probably was talked to by 10 other guys. And Faith's right, But the fact remains is, why did I get her, have a relationship with her, live with her, and have sex with her? Because I come up to a female and I'm just me. I'm Bob. I'm not trying to prove to you anything. But what Faith Mary doesn't know is when it comes to a long-term relationship of, where a girl is starting to look at the guy she's with, what she's looking for is what? What are you doing in life? Where are you going in life? Do you have a career? Or are you a loser? And that's what I mean. I keep talking about Caroline Levitt with her husband. He is a tycoon real estate millionaire. I love Faith Mary. She's got a great channel. I hope she gets up to 100,000.
Guys, I'm seeing some bubbles in the water right now. We'll check the bait in a few minutes. But anyways, guys, that's obsession. Curiosity creates attraction. I literally just had a bite. Oh my god, and it got away.
Yeah, I can buy that.
Fish here.
I can buy that.
I got a serious bite. Darn it, I should have snagged up. Okay, we're gonna put it. Now,
I know Faith Mary's going to laugh when I say this, but if I'd have met you and talked with you, you would have gone out with me. Now, would you have stayed with me? I don't know. But you would have gone out with me. I know you would have. And girls, I feel for them, I really do, especially an attractive girl like Faith. I'm sure she has probably got a lot of guys hitting on her all the time. My sister was a good-looking lady. She used to tell me that all the time. I'm getting tired of these jerks firing on me, hitting on me, whistling. I mean, she would go to work uptown Charlotte. I'm in North Carolina. She would go to work. And guys would catcall her. Hey, baby, nice ass. So I see where Faith Mary's coming from. An attractive girl like her, I'm sure she's been hit on by a lot of jerks.
Put it in the same exact spot. All right, y'all, I moved to the dock. I talked to a local here, and he says that, people fish on the docks every time. So in case I get trouble again, I'll say, I'm never fishing here again. In the meantime, I'm putting a worm in, the little ringer. Little ring. Let me tell
She
you.
really needs a bass boat to do some real fishing. Get you a bass boat and catch you about a 15-pound largemouth bass.
Comes and eats that worm. Let's continue our subject for the day, okay? Let's talk about the 3 silent behaviors that drive her absolutely crazy. Learn how to hold eye contact calmly, no twitching, none of that. Just still and present. It's like a half smirk sometimes, kind of like something that she doesn't know. She will feel it, I guarantee you. It's not about staring her down like an absolute psycho. It's not that.
What I'm trying to understand, Faith, is who you talking to? She's got to be talking to little baby boys that know nothing. But I will tell you, when I was 18, 19, and 20, I just simply talked to females. I just simply talked to them. And I was charming to them. Very charming, But what Faith doesn't understand, the reason why I'm making another vlog on Faith Mary, because I like her channel. Girl, get a bass boat. But my whole thing is that I never had a relationship because I never was highly successful man. My ex-wife, as I said, Faith, I was married. My ex-wife told me, you never went anywhere with your life. You're just basically a useless guy. And that's the reason why I'm not in a relationship with a woman now. Let's go ahead and do this. I got to go back here for a minute. Okay, I can come back to Faith. Where are you at, Faith? And I can get out of this. Well, I'm going to stop there. Where are you, Faith? I got too many tabs open up. I lost her. Here she is. I like your hat, Faith. It's cute.
Being unmoved by her beauty. That is power. Number 2, minimal movement. Watch how I'm being
I
here.
want to hear that again. Actually, she's right. Let me go right back here.
Number 2, minimal movement. Watch how I'm being here and I'm fishing, okay? Slow, controlled, no wasted motion. That's how your body should move around her. Don't fidget, don't rush. Men who are comfortable in their own skin don't move like prey.
Okay, let me explain something to Faith. I was very comfortable in my old skin. When I was young, yeah, buddy, I had me a lot of very fine girls. And I mean all shapes and sizes. I really did. And one girl in particular used to kid with me all the time and say, "You're into blondes." But surprisingly, with all the females I had, there were probably only 1 or 2 blondes, and that was it. But for me, yeah, when I was really young, I dated a lot of girls that were super thin. But as I got a little bit older, it didn't matter. It was their personality. It really was. And the way they treated me and how they talked to me. And I love Faith Mary. She's got a great channel. She really does. I adore her channel.
They move like predators, calm and calculated. Number 3, presence over performance. Huge. You don't need to perform, and you don't need to tell these absolutely crazy, insane stories. You need to listen deeply.
Yes, and she's right. Where I got in trouble at times is I said too much, and it did turn the girl off. I had to learn, what Faith doesn't understand is guys learn from their mistakes. I appreciate her telling guys basically how to do what they need to do to get a girl like Faith Mary. And you are a very attractive girl, no doubt about that. Let's finish this up.
Ask her something real and shut up and listen to what she says. That silence, that's...
Yeah, one thing I'll say about Faith Mary that I did learn, females started really liking the fact that I was listening to them. They like that. And they like to be looked at as intelligent. And I like Faith, she's basically talking about boys. She's talking to boys.
Space is alluring. It makes her feel seen and makes her want more of you. All right, let's go see if there's any crazy carp or anything around. I am not seeing anything in the water yet.
Faith, my young lady, you were fishing the way I did when I was 12 and 13 at a pond. Get you a bass boat, a really hot bass boat, and get out there with a real dude that knows how to catch bass. Faith Mary doesn't know that there's people out there that make a living out of doing this. Yeah, catching bass.
Oh my god. There's bass, there's bass, there's bass. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. He left, he definitely saw me. Guys, I have to make this video kind of quick because I don't want them to catch me and give me a fine. Alright guys, let's talk about the psychology behind it. And at least I know that there's fish because we got a bite. We saw, I think, a smallmouth and I saw a carp. So we know that they're still here.
Cool.
Whether they're hungry or not, we don't know. But let's talk about the psychology behind it and why this works. Women are super intuitive. They pick up on energy, not just words.
They are.
When you talk too much,
She's
she
right.
literally feels the neediness. I know that's so hard.
Yes. That's true. That is very, very true. Men can be a little too needy and it drains the girl's energy. And Faith Mary, I talked about Timothy Croft, who was a great preacher. At Myers Park Presbyterian Church I went to, and I sang at that church. And I loved him. He was drained by the members of that church. Drained. All his energy was gone. And she's right. If you become too needy, you drain too much out of her. She's wanting to go get you another man.
Composed and absolutely unbothered, she starts wondering, is he into me? Why is he so calm? Why doesn't he seem like he likes me? What's going on in his head?
Actually, she's right there. I have had females ask me before, do you like me? And I'll say, what do you mean? I'm here with you. That's not what I mean. So she's right about that. I mean, I like a female perspective. It's refreshing.
That's exactly when the obsession starts.
Mm-hmm.
And most guys never really tap into this because they're addicted to doing instead of being. And look at right now, for example, I've got this line in the water, right? I am not splashing. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm not jumping around on the dock. We get a little bite. That is the second bite we've gotten. I'm coming over here. I just got one.
What'd she get?
Let's go.
What'd you get, girl?
It's a bluegill.
She got her a bluegill.
Yeah, hybrid.
That's a minnow.
Yes.
Faith, that's a minnow.
That's the first catch of the day. Water on here. Oh, that feels great. Thank God. But as I was saying, guys, I set the line right. I wasn't going out of control. That's what happened. We caught something. That is...
Okay, I'm going to end here. I love you, Faith Mary. You've got a great channel. Girl, do some real fishing, please. Get you a bass boat and get you a bass fisherman and go out and get you a bass that's about a 15-pound bass. Love you, Faith. Peace.